Hey guys, it's me again, Cassio, with an Ask Cassio segment. So today's question is, how can I develop new lifestyle skills? That's a very, very good question, because it's so important to understand that it's lifestyle that causes so many chronic diseases. It's your lifestyle that helps you, prevents you from reaching the success you want to have. And it's your lifestyle that helps you to have success. So guys, what can you do to make the changes to have a lifestyle you can be proud of? Okay, so first things first. Here's my disclaimer. Well, not really a disclaimer. It's kind of like my mantra. If you are able to change your heart and be able to have a change of attitude, your behavior will change. So when you're talking about lifestyle changes and lifestyle improvement and developing new lifestyle skills, it's all about behavior. And you can't change a behavior overnight. You can't change behavior just because you want to. You have to change the behavior because your heart is telling you to. And your mind is having a new attitude about the things you are doing, that you don't want to do those things anymore. And that's your behavior change. All right, so here's some more things that you could do to go along with that. Self-monitoring. You could take a book, get an app, get something, and track and write down what you are eating and what activities you are doing. And now, what's important thing is to write down and make sure you're taking notes on how you are feeling when you do the activity or when you're eating a certain food. Is there a sense of guilt, or is this a street pleasure from the foods that you eat? Are you doing an exercise that you really enjoy, or you were like, hey, I don't want to do this again? By writing stuff down or keeping track of it in an app or some other digital device, you are able to look back and discover and create the patterns that's going to help you to have success. Another thing we could focus on is learn to understand stress management. Learn to understand how stress can impact you, but also could affect you from making those healthy choices. You want to develop direct habits of how to cope and deal with stress. Reduce the amount of stress in your life and develop a good strategy for stress reduction. Learn how to, I'm a firm believer in this, guys. This is my stress management. You must learn how to let go of the things you can't control and learn how to trust Him and let Him do what He wants to do, what He's able to do, what He can do in your life. Listen, there's things that, to me, I think stress is this, guys. This is it. It's your desire to try to control something you have no control over. So if you have no control over, you must learn to surrender to someone who does have control. And that requires you to learn to trust in Him. But guys, stress management is vital. Learn how to control those things, and you want to focus on working and learning techniques for dealing with stress that doesn't involve food or alcohol. Because that sometimes we're so frustrated and so aggravated, we grab food and we just eat it. Like it's my comfort. When really should be turning to Him and letting Him do what He's capable of doing so we can sit back and relax and enjoy. Just a little food for thought on that one. Okay, another one you can focus on is learning how to behavior substitution. Do different things that's going to be helpful for you and help you to be successful instead of habits that are chipping at you and breaking you down. You must understand exactly when you're going to sit down and eat, why are you eating? Are you eating because you're stressed? Are you eating because you're bored? Or are you just eating because you just got nothing else to do? Well, that kind of be the same as bored. But you understand what I'm saying? Why are you eating? Identify what is the reason around. And, try to find other substitutes that you could do. Behavior substitutions that you could apply. Like, hey, when you feel hungry and you just ate, go for a run. Ride your bike. Go and take your dog for a walk. Do something a little more physically active to help you along the way. So you're not just eating food when you're not hungry. And one of the best things you could do, guys, is drink water. Sometimes that brain sensor to tell you if you're thirsty or if you're hungry, your brain could get it confused. So one of the first things you could do is you start to feel hungry. When you know you shouldn't be hungry, drink some water. That will help you to create a better habit of instead of just grabbing the food or grabbing some snacks or going to the cupboard, drink some water. And that's a much better behavior substitution that really works. Okay, develop some social support. That's right. If you're trying to make some healthier changes, it's so hard to do it by yourself. But if you have other people who are trying to make healthier changes along the way, like you are, it's great to tag along with them. They can support you, they can motivate you, and they can be there that rock and that support for you at times. You know, at times I used to text my clients and say, hey, what are you doing right now? Because I'm being a moral support for them. I'm trying to challenge them to make sure they're staying on target. But you ever notice when you try to go to the gym and you got that workout buddy, that's great because they're there to support you. And when you don't show up, they're calling you, they're giving you a hard time. So having support really does make a difference, you know. So that's one good thing to help you keep focused on making lifestyle changes. All right, and the last one we talked about this once before in a couple other segments is about setting goals. Healthy goals are important. Okay, you want to set goals that when it comes to weight management and understanding what you're trying to change, set realistic goals that you can accomplish. You know, focus on very small goals. Like this week, I want to get into this pants. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of times people use weight as an indicator for a goal. You know, maybe if your body might not go through the changes the way you want it to at a particular time, and you get on that scale, and that scale is telling you something that's different or not what you're expecting, you feel like, it ain't working. But that's the wrong thing to have, the wrong attitude to have. Your body will go through so many adjustments and you're not going to quite understand it. So one of the best things I like to do is like grab a pair of pants and use that pair of pants as your indicator. Something that's tight. You know that one pair, we all have that pair that's in that closet that we wish we would get into, or I can't wait to get into because it's so awesome and it used to fit me and I'm just not going to throw away. Well, it's because you have a desire to get back to it. So I want you to take that pants or that skirt and I want you to put it on your dresser. And every morning you wake up, I want you to see it. And I want you to say, I'm going to get into you. And then every night you go to bed and say, I'm going to get into you. And then once a week, try it on. Now that is a very good goal, knowing that I'm going to focus on how I'm going to get myself into these tight jeans because they're not going to be tight anymore. And that's going to be a nice, huge, successful goal. When you reach it, it's going to be like, boo, 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 so excited, so happy that you made the right choices, made the right lifestyle changes to get you to your goal. Hey guys, I really hope you found those tips useful. If you apply them, I promise you, change will come. And remember, it doesn't have to be a whole lot of things, but little small changes really adds up to get huge, big results. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, so don't forget, if you want to have a question, you got a question you want to be answered, go ahead and leave a comment below and say, hey, Cassio, hey, I got a question about this. And I'll surely get back with you. All right, see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.